Hello there, welcome to Get Data Solution. In today's topic, we'll see presence and absence tracker for students. So, in this absence and presence tracker for students, we'll have overall presence percentage for each individual days here in terms of percentage, and we'll insert student name here, and then we simply click this checkbox. So that is how we are going to build together this student presence absence tracker for efficient tracking. So to build this, we have used these 9 steps procedures, so in which we are going to see each one of them and how to build this system. So to get started, first of all, in step 1 here it says insert staff. In this case it must be student name. Then the student name will be written here. uh, for this purpose I have used student 1, student 2, student 3, and so on, but you can use your actual student name in your context. So that is the first step. This small icon also shows the number of steps. This is for step 1. For step 2, insert checkbox from insert. So in step 2, we will insert checkbox from insert menu. So there is an insert menu in under insert, which is a checkbox. We simply uh, click that checkbox. For example, if I just click it here, it will appear here. So that is how we can insert a checkbox. The next one is create status, and that is step 3. Here is the status. Status is either as absent and present, and presence is when it is present is only when we click this checkbox. That is conditional to just ticking this checkbox. Then the step 4 is here. Step 4 will actually highlight present and absent using conditional formatting. For absent, it is already red, and if I click here, it will be present, and that will be green. Then step 5. Step 5 is here. Step 5 is writing a date and dragging it. You write your date here, 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 and then you'll drag it. For example, for adding new date, you simply drag like this one, and then it will actually display for you the date. So once you drag it and the date is displayed, you can actually copy this and paste here, so that you can actually track your record. Then step 7 is step 6 is uh, calculating, counting the total and present numbers using Counta and Countif respectively. So for that, counting for total count A from C9 to C110, that is counting this absent and present. So it will contain about this data contains about, you can insert the data up to row number 110. So this system will track up to this. So that is it. And then in again for present, similarly you use Countif, where it actually only count the present. And then step number 6 is that. Step number 7 is calculate the present in terms of percentage here for each day. So currently the percentage is at 0 because we haven't ticked for each day. Then step number 8, add the list and name and then drag it. So currently we have 12 students, but we can actually uh, highlight this and drag down to add other students. So that is how we can actually do it. That is step number 8. Step number 9 is adjusting the cell E2 with the last date. Adjusting date with E2 with the last date. The last date E2 is this one, and this is an average of all this from this to this at the moment. But if you add dates, we have to adjust to the last date of our data entry. So that is it, and I hope you are it's clear how we can actually build it, and one can build the same system using this nine-step procedures. So let's dive to actually seeing how it actually performs. So so let me begin by clicking for November 11, clicking the checkbox. Just observe the overall performance, and the performance for this date will be changing. Now it start to count. Present is 1 out of 12, so that is 8%. If I again continue, 17%, here's 3%. So I'll continue just clicking once that student is came to the class. So now it is a 3% for this and 14% overall. Let's assume student 11 and 12 are absent. Just for the next day, which is November 12, let's do similarly for some students. Just let's click. So it's 3%. Let's let's make it. Let's assume this is the only student absent on this date, and this is 92% for November 12, and then that is overall aggregate 29. Similarly, let us do for the rest of the days. So you can quickly add, just click the checkbox, and then it will actually calculate for you. So I'm keeping on just clicking, and then let me click again for this November 16. So currently it shows for November 11 it's 3%, for November 12 92%, then 13 100%, 58%, 83%, and again 83%. Let me add one here, 92%. So overall aggregate is 85% overall score present for these students. So as I've already said, I can add by simply just dragging here if I want, if I wish. So let me drag for the two students I have added. So I have to just select this and drag down, and I can readjust for these two students. So that is it. Now I have a 7% overall present score. So let me add one day for this November 17. So in that case, I have to copy this one and paste it and readjust accordingly. So the percentage for this one is for this one is, yeah, I have to just drag again here for the numbers. And instead of N9, let me say, for example, for this one is M9 to M. Therefore, for this one is, it should be O. Yeah, now you can get it if you just click here. So there is one thing that we should just modify here again. The the total is for M6 to C6 to M6. Now we have to make it. We have to drag this one to at least this N5. Then it get updated. So that's how we can actually build this system. That's how we can build this system. This is very important for tracking student absence and presence, and we can easily know uh, the percentages, the percentage of students coming to their class, and we can simply track this using just clicking on our checkbox. So this is very important tracker. It will actually reduce work burden for teachers and for school management, especially for those um, teachers which actually their work is to check attendance of the students. So that's very important and very easy, but very useful, which will actually save a lot of their time for teachers and as well as students. So there is no wastage of time in actually making this thing writing by hand. So it is very easy, very simple, but it's very productive. And we hope schools should use this to track the absence of their students, and that's very important. And we recommend to use it. And that's all. And if you want to build this system, it's very easy. So you have to follow these 9 step procedures where you can actually easily build and adjust. And for adding students, you simply go to the last steps and simply drag or highlight this, the last one, and then simply drag downward up to the number of students you have. If it is 20 students, you have to go up to 20. For example, if you have more students up to this, you can drag that like that. And similarly, you can drag this one. Then you can and add also and adjust the dates. So that's this. It is very important, and we recommend to use by teachers. Thank you very much, and bye bye.